Hi all, today let's discuss on N-to-N relationships with real-time example.
So in general, in our CRM, if we go, there will be some user entity. Okay, in user entity, there will be having some security roles. This will be in next topics, it will be there. Generally, one user will have suppose multiple security roles, and with one security role can have multiple users. So then that the N-to-N relationship will be occurring. So in these scenarios, we will be having some N-to-N because one user can have multiple security roles, and one security role can be given to multiple users. So in these scenarios, N-to-N relationships will occur. So in our generic way, if we need to explain about N-to-N relationship, let us take one generic example as subject and teachers. Suppose take English as a subject, and this English can be English can be taught by teacher 1, teacher 2, and teacher 3. Okay, if you take the mathematics, and this mathematics can be taught by the same teacher 2 can teach the mathematics, and same the teacher 3 can teach the mathematics. Okay, and if you come in a reverse way, teacher 3 can teach English and mathematics. Teacher 2 can teach English and mathematics. Okay, here you see English and mathematics. And if you teacher 1, if you see, he can teach English, mathematics, and social also. Okay, so there is like multiple. If you go for teacher side, he can teach multiple subjects. If you go for one subject, the one subject can be taught by multiple teachers. So in these scenarios, N-to-N relationships will occur. Okay, so let us take one entity with N-to-N and we'll show you the difference. So account is there, employee skills is there. Let us take example as branches. Okay, let us take as branches. Branches are, we can say it as locations. Okay, so one company can have multiple branches. Okay, one company can have multiple branches, and or we can say locations. Employee locations. Or we can choose account, employee, and employee locations. Okay, so here we can take employees. Suppose if one N-to-N, let us choose employees and multiple locations. So one employee can work for multiple locations. Okay, one employee can work for multiple locations. Like he can work for Hyderabad, or he can work for another location, or he can work for Pune. As being, suppose let us assume in being work from home, he can work for multiple locations. And one location, in one location, we can have multiple employees. So both are like vice versa. If I need to choose N-to-N behavior here, so the client asks us, one employee can work for multiple locations. I need to see one employee can be related to multiple locations, or one location is having multiple employees. So in this scenario, suppose I need to create a N-to-N relationship. Okay, then I can choose a N-to-N relationship. So first create the entity first. Go to the entities, create a new entity. Let us choose as location or something, whatever you want, you can call it as same. Okay, employee branch or employee locations, whatever you want. Okay, I'm just creating employee branch or location, anything is fine, save it. Okay, employee branch is added, you can save and close. Now see here, if you go to employee, and here you see N-to-N relationships. So you can create for N-to-N relationship, you can create this relationship from any place. Either you can create from employee branch, or either you can create from employee, because both are N-to-N. So you can choose anywhere and you can create a relationship. Okay, now I'm going to create one relationship here. Here entity name I am choosing. So primary entity is employee, and a related entity will be employee branches. So you see here employee branches is available here, and with this we are going to create one relationship. Okay, here no behaviors are there because here direct relationships, and in backend one related entity will be created. Okay, now save and close. Okay, now I have added the relationship entity, and you see here n is to n, and you see here also employee. Here it will be n is to n with employee, and here it will be n is to n with branches, employee branches. So this relationship is added. Now after adding the relationships, the only difference here is now till now we added in n entity we added a lookup, and in the parent entity we added a subgrid. But for n is to n relationship, in parent or child, in both places we need to add subgrids only. Okay, in parent entity and child entity I need to add a subgrids only. So now go to the employee entity. Let me save and close this. Go to employee entity, go to the forms, go to the main form. Now add a subgrid. Suppose let us take the subgrid under employee details. So insert here one column tab. So under above the employee details I am adding one tab. The tab name is AVN in employee branch, EMP branches. Okay, EMP branches. Here we can choose branches. Click on OK. Now insert a subgrid here. You see this is a subgrid. See, anytime why I am changing the names, because you also make it as habituation. Okay, just because you need to habituate whenever you are taking some grids or something, give a proper naming conventions. Okay, so you need to give proper naming conventions, then everyone can understand what naming conventions you are following. Suppose employee branches, and in employee branches here the section name I need to take as branches. Okay, and here you need to give a subgrid. After giving subgrid, give a proper naming, meaningful naming convention. Okay, branches, and if you want to show it, display it on the form, display it, else don't display it on the form. Okay, and here only related records I need to choose, and it is related to right now I am in employee entity, so I need to choose a related employee branches. Here only few are showing employee skills, employee, these are the relations, so I want employee branches here. Click on OK. Now save it and publish it. So employee to employee branches is added, and now go to the employee branches forms, go to the main form, and now here you can add one more tab, insert here one column tab I am adding. Okay, 1 minute, control Z. Here one column tab I have added, and this tab name I need to change. Double click on it. If double click is not working, then you need to go to home and click on change properties. Okay, so tab, here the tab name is employees tab, and here the section, let it be, I see here I'm not selecting to show this on the form, then you can ignore this of changing the name. Okay, now click on insert and go to the subgrid. Now here I need to add which subgrid. Now I am in the employee branches entity, so I need to add a employee subgrid. So see here already employees is selected here, so employees only related records, click on OK. Correct. So now you can save it and publish. Go to the forms, refresh it. Now check the relations. So now go to the employees, open any one of the record, and now see the branches. Right now no branches is available. Okay. Okay, I didn't add it to sitemap, right? So let me add to the sitemap. If you didn't add to the sitemap also, that's fine. Here you can see. Okay. Or else if you want to create it directly, you can create from add existing. Here you can create a new record. If you didn't add to a sitemap, you can add or create a record. But the only thing is, suppose let me leave it now and let me add to sitemap. You will not understand that. So let me add to a sitemap and explain you, because if I say you in that structure, you will not understand it better. So I will add to a sitemap. What we have taken the name. Let me publish it once and see in the sitemap. Employee branches, employee, publish. Okay, now go to the solutions and open the model driven app. Now click on sitemap. Now select the sub area and select entity here. Now we will add branch. Now it came. So now branch is added, employee branch, and now save it and publish. Now go to the CRM and refresh this. If you see, we are repeating few of the things. I'm going to sitemap and adding that entity whichever I have added, and now I'm getting here. So now go to the branches and see no branches is created. Okay, let me add. More Pune, Bangalore, yeah, that's fine. Chandigarh, suppose I am taking, so in Chandigarh, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mohali, Pune, we are having some branches. Okay, and this also, let us take. Okay, leave it. Let me show you the difference first. So employees, let me go to employees, and if you see HCL1 and HCL2, and HCL is available in, suppose, HCL. If you want to see branches, let us assume individual I am selecting separately, and HCL Bangalore, HCL Hyderabad, ECS Hyderabad, ECS Pune. Okay, so I have created few of the branches. Now go to HCL Hyderabad or HCL, go to employees. Now open the HCL1 or any record. Now HCL1 employee, suppose his employee name is Ganesh. Okay, now Ganesh is belong here. Forget about HCL1. He is Ganesh is belonging to HCL. Okay, now HCL Ganesh. Okay, so now HCL Ganesh, he is belonging, and now here I'm going to add a branch of him. Suppose this Ganesh can work for HCL Hyderabad and he can work for HCL Bangalore. Now add him here. So now you see you added a subgrid here. Now go to HCL Bangalore and HCL Hyderabad records. Now HCL Bangalore, you see the employee HCL Ganesh is available, and now you go for HCL Hyderabad. Now again here Ganesh is available. So we can add multiple here itself, and you see I can add multiple branches. Suppose now you go for TCS Hyderabad, add the employees. I will add an employee. So who is the employee? Suppose Rajesh is the employee for HCL. Okay, TCS Hyderabad, and TCS Pune, add employees, add employee, and here Jagdish is employee for TCS. Now you can go to the Jagdish and Rajesh are employees for TCS one, and you go for Jagdish and see here employee branches TCS Pune. Jagdish is belonging to TCS Pune, and if you see the Rajesh, he will be belonging to TCS Hyderabad. And if you want to add some other, you can add Bangalore. And if you want to select the HCL Bangalore, you can add it. So there is no restriction here. You can add multiple here and you can add multiple there. One person can have multiple. So this TCS HCL Bangalore is already available for another record, but still you can add it. Okay, because one employee can work for multiple branches and one branch can have multiple employees. So in this scenario, no restriction. I hope Jagdish you asked right one question. So it is restricting in 1:n relationship.
Okay.
So here it will not restrict. You can add multiple in both the places.